Hello, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Okay, my headphones gonna die, so I'll make it quick. Be careful who you have a child with. If you are with someone who already just didn't give flip nip about certain things you were going through, a child is not going to change that. Now, a lot of us know this. I did not have a child with the person that I'm having a child with to make them stay. This was an unexpected pregnancy. Number one, I got to be spread, but whatever. Y'all, when I tell you I am with one of those people that are very inconsiderate to my pregnancy, I'm 7 months pregnant. You know, I work 40 hours a week. And it would be nice to have someone to rub my back. It'd be nice to have someone to rub my feet, okay? It'd be nice to have someone to just step in and make my life easier. I'm sorry, I'm gonna eat one more piece of candy because I know y'all probably hear munching in your ear. But I'm in a relationship with someone who cannot provide financially for me. But there are so many other things that he could do. Emotional support, um, spiritual support. I gotta ask for affection. I gotta ask for communication. I'm tired of that. Okay? Hear me when I say I'm tired of asking. I'm with someone who I feel emotionally they're not connected to the child at all, but I can't speak for them. But they don't ever ask, "Oh, how's the baby?" You know, um, it hurts me, you know, having to argue with someone during my pregnancy. I'm miserable. I am miserable. I thought that maybe this would be a good time where we could both share the enlightenment of becoming parents together. But everybody takes this quite differently. Um, regret. Do I have regret? I don't regret this baby inside of me. Y'all can't see, but I don't regret it. Maybe now y'all can see. I don't regret it. The person that I'm with, sometimes I have regret because I'm not getting what I need from the person. Like I get it, like you know, I get it. Like you go through so much in life, but here you have a woman who's providing a roof, food, transportation, all these things. And I feel like all this person wants to do is get high and make money to get themselves out of their situation. I had to beg this man to buy the child an outfit. I'm not trying to degrade him. I'm not trying to put him down, but I'm tired. Like, I see why baby daddies and baby mamas be tired of the person they had a child with. Do you want to stay with him for long term? I don't know anymore. In the beginning, I was with this person, not realizing that I had insecurities of just being alone, being a person who was like abducted, having post traumatic stress. It's scary being alone. So you surround yourself around people so that you don't have to feel lonely. Not really seeing like people for who they are. Then drinking, smoking. I'm speaking on myself. I was drinking, smoking. I wasn't sober either. You know what I'm saying? And so now that I'm sober, I see things differently throughout my pregnancy. That um, I wasn't living in sobriety. Long term, at one point I did see myself with him long term. But the temporary problems that we're having and we're going through, it's like I don't think I want to go through hard times again with this person because they're selfish. And it's like I give, I give, I give, I give. And I'm a broken record. Like pay all the bills, go to work, 7 months pregnant, letting this person use my car to make money, legally speaking, to make money to whether it's Uber, DoorDash, whatever. I don't see a dime of that money, y'all. I don't see not one red cent from that money. But because I don't know why, because I'm a good person, I'm just like, I got me in the end. I got to think about me in the end. I don't say to myself, like, give me $25. Like, he might have only made $25 for that Uber. Not saying that's what he did. Well, I'm gonna run his pockets now too. I've accepted the fact that financially I can't get what I need. Thank you, thank you, thank you, um, Nicholas. Um, and it's always like the excuse is always like, oh, I can't get a job right now because of this, 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 and this. And it's like, okay, but why can't you give me affection? You're so pretty and smart, special angel. I know you might not want to leave him, but I'm wishing great support system for you and your thank you and you and your baby. I do want to leave him. I have tried to kick this man out. Like I have called the popos. It just gets nowhere, especially because laws are funny. Like watch. I should have titled this. Watch who you let bring crap in your house. Don't let people just bring it. Like you can't stay the night. You can't leave a jacket at my house. Don't get no mail sent to my house. None of it. Because legally speaking, you, you can't just kick people out. You can kick people out your house, but legally speaking, you can't. Not in Texas. So people have rights. And I'm not trying to be facetious when I'm like, but it's like if you think I haven't been like, get the flip out, boy, I have. But at this point, 7 months pregnant, it's hard to just do that because it's hard to do that because it's not impossible. It's just hard because the energy. Are you open to moving alone? Oh, sweetheart, yes, Katie, yes. The plan was for me to move here alone, but then it's I'm getting the sympathy card pulled on me. I don't have nowhere to go. Um, I've been homeless before, y'all. I lived on the street, sidewalks, slept on bus stops, um, slept in cars, all of that before. So when I say I don't care, I'm not saying it like I'm a heartless person. I'm saying like, oh, you'll survive. I mean, I survived, you know. And at one point, I realized I was just staying in the relationship for the child, and then I was like, oh no, this can't continue on like this. Like, saying like, I don't want to see the father of my child suffering. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to do all I can to help this person. I have another vehicle, right, y'all? I have a Honda. I have a Mercedes. Whenever it comes to him driving the Honda, he don't want to hop in the Honda because it's not the Mercedes. You know what I'm saying? Like, and talks down on my car. That's an achievement for me. I got that car in 2020 or something like that. I paid that car off in 2 years. 2 years. I don't care how that car looks. It's the fact that I paid that car off in 2 years. You're not being heartless. Some men need to learn how to stand just like on their own, just like you know how to. And that's kind of where I'm at. Like, I think maybe not maybe, he needs to stand on his own. I don't want to play mama. I don't feel like I'm anyone's girlfriend because it's constantly, I feel like I am not a woman and I'm not a girlfriend and I'm being forced into a mama role. It's there's no romance here, you know. Um, I can sit here and say I'm tired. I get no sympathy from this man. You're always tired. I'm pregnant. Yeah. Like yesterday, I give you an example, y'all. My ankles are swollen. Like my face is swelling. That's normal, right? My ankles are swollen last night. And I'm actually really concerned about it. This is my first pregnancy, guys. So I don't know what to expect. I'm on Google. I don't know if this is preeclampsia or just swelling of my ankles. I say, can you rub my ankles? This man rub my ankles, maybe 2 minutes, goes back into his phone. Prior to this, I asked a few days or a week ago, could you rub my back? My hands hurt. It's always something. Like, it's always something. When he is hurting, maybe from delivering food all day, babe, can you rub my back? Put quality into that back rub, y'all. 15, 20 minutes. I'm digging I'm knuckling it up. I'm putting my thumbs in there. I'm getting the lotion. I'm giving quality. Because that's how I want a back rub. If I was to get a back rub, it's not return energy. Don't get me wrong. Have I gone off? Yes. Have I gone off? Heck yes, I have. Have I been a stereotypical baby mama in a situation where I tell him he ain't crap? Yeah, because I lost. It's like you can only take so much. And then I feel bad because I don't want to be that woman. You know, I don't want to be the one being like throwing a person situation in their face. But it's just like when you feel so unappreciated, you feel like you have no ammo. And I let the darkness take over. I, and it's like passive aggressiveness, like, you know, only does enough to get by. He only does enough to get by in this relationship. Um, I was at my job today. Like, okay, he goes to clean some hot Airbnb for his homeboy. Let me start there. And I ended up being late to work because of him. Couldn't work because I'm late. We get into it at my job. We end up calling the police. They didn't come, but it's like I'm telling him pull off. He's telling me, I see all these other people going in. Maybe they got sick time. Maybe they got annual. Maybe they got supervisors who don't care. At the end of the day, I'm not them and they're not me. Pull off. Everything is an argument. Got a situation where some bed bugs going on at the apartment. Listen, it's not my fault I got bed bugs. Let me just start there. I don't know. I feel like the apartments already had bed bugs because I didn't have bed bugs at my old place, and when I left my old place, that's something that they would like say to you. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta pay for bed bugs. Anyways, we end up getting bed bugs. I don't know. They pop up out of thin air. I've only been in this apartment since August. Ain't no way I'm living in filth that much that I'm not even living in filth. So, anyways, we end up with bed bugs, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like last night, I'm like, yo, we gotta clean this stuff up like how the papers say. Like, you gotta move everything to the middle of the floor and put things in bags. I asked him, wash the dishes or whatever. That's a problem. Y'all, I didn't know my feet were swollen. But at the time, I was so tired. I'm washing clothes. I cleaned the bathroom, cleaned the room. I ended up cleaning half the kitchen, and sweeping the floor. You know what you tell me? I'm tired. I need to take a nap. I told myself I would not do this. I don't want to assassinate anyone's character in a relationship, but I'm getting very narcissistic, lazy, broke vibes, and I'm tired of it. I gave up a good sugar daddy. I don't care no more to be in a relationship with him. Him. I got somebody sending me $1,500 a week to be in a relationship with someone who don't even give me zero. Watch who you have a child with. Watch who you sleeping with. I just I gave up a good life. For what? For someone who can't rub my ankles. I'm a good person, y'all. I'm tired of begging somebody to just be there for me. I'm, I'm starting to feel like I'm never gonna find. I'm just starting to feel like I'm not worthy of being loved by someone who can treat me right. It's like, and it's like, I get it. Like, I know what it feels like to try to get a job and you can't get a job, right? But like, I'm pregnant, and it's just like, help me. And I feel like I'm just begging for help. And it's like I feel like an awful person if I'm not there for this person because I know how it feels to struggle. sorry. I missed some of y'all comments, but it says, "You're not alone. I had a situation similar." Hold on. "You're not alone. I had a situation similar. Like recently, he was a good friend, and I saw the situation for what it was and left." Yeah, that's how I feel. You're a good person, but you can't be good to men like that. You're loved, Angel, even if it's on your worst day. Thank you. I don't know you, girl, but I would love you. Hey, love. It's just, I don't know. I get people when they say to maybe because they was hoping the situation would get better. Don't stay. Like you're gonna get trapped. Don't stay. It's part of me really wants for us to work. The other part is like, get away from me. Like I would rather be alone. If if that means I'm causing harm to this child, I don't want to be in a relationship with no anyone. And I have my own issues. Like I have my own issues. Like that I battle. I got anger issues. Don't get me wrong. And um, but they've gotten so much better. But it's like if you keep asking a person for the same thing over and over, like, hey, do your part. I'm paying the bills, right? No reason why you can't cook. There shouldn't be a meal prepared. There's no reason why this house should be dirty at all. It don't mean you're not a man, and it don't mean I'm the man. It's just sometimes in a relationship, the woman is the breadwinner. Sometimes the man is the breadwinner. But if we really a team, you're not gonna look at gender roles like that because it don't matter. We gotta keep us a clean house. We gotta keep bills. We a team. At some point, I know because I believe in God. God gonna bless this man. I don't pray on my downfall, but I'm not oblivious to the fact that anything could happen. I could lose my job, and maybe not here. But I feel like so many times men feel like women gotta cook, clean, take care of the kids. We gotta do all these things. And nowadays, men want you to do all those things and pay all the bills. Well, what you do? What you doing? You living off of me. I'm tired of feeling taken advantage of. That's what it is. I don't want to feel taken advantage of anymore. It's not right. It's not right. There's no way around it. It's just not. I bought this car in April. Y'all know something? Are you good with money? I am. Cause you know what? My bills is paid. This car is 1 month ahead, and I'm about to make another payment on it. My Honda is paid off. But my point is this: is, are you and former SC still cool? Congratulations. Um, no. I'm not cool with my former SC. Uh, you know, neither one of them. One of them, you know, he because I'm pregnant. Um, let's just say his extracurricular activities get in the way of my pregnancy. If you smoking or you're doing anything biohazardous or just I shouldn't be smelling certain stuff. I don't want to be around you. And so that was put on a pause. Uh, and not only that, throughout the time with SC number one, I realized like he's gotten greedy and wants more for my time with less money. And I'm not talking like physically. I'm just saying like you want me to be here 6 hours. I don't care if you are giving me $800, $1,000, $500, $300. That's not what this is. My price was my price. That's just that. I have money, but put it where my girl would let you control my SSI because I need help with finance. I didn't catch that. Something about Social Security. That was a comment I was reading. But SC number two, he said I was passive aggressive. Probably was. Especially dealing with so much in my life, like trying to be in a relationship with old boy, uh, trying to leave. Am I enjoying Texas? Um, am I enjoying Texas? No, not really. I miss the snow. I'm a snow girl. I miss the snow. Heck, I'd move back to Arizona if I could, really. Um, Texas is cool, but I ultimately don't want to raise my child in Houston. But I'm here now. Um, SC number two. Um, I don't know if it's the fact that I'm pregnant that has upset him, or the fact that I never came up off any. I don't know what it was. And thank you. I am due March 19th. Um, so God willing. So with SD number two, I mean, it's a struggle to get money from him like I used to. And it's not even, heck, I don't care anymore. I was really happy with focusing on building my family. If we struggled together as a unit, then I was happy with that. But then I started realizing I'm the only one struggling here. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as like I'm not saying like of course this person is struggling because they don't have a job, the father of my child, but so like all the pressure's on me. If if the rent's not paid, it's my fault. If we get evicted, that's on my credit. That's on my rental history. Letting this person use my car who don't have a license, not on my insurance, that's my fault. If something happens to my car, the wear and tear on my car, that's who got to get that fixed. Me. And you know what this person does? Sit and look at cars all day and fantasizes about their. You think you're in charge of moving out of state will make you? No. Mm-mm. A change of scenery wouldn't change anything. It just me. It would be me running away from my problem. That's it. The problem's still gonna be there because guess what? Now I have a child with this person, or going to have a child with this person. So if I move, then it's the whole child support game thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna move either because of my career. I work for the government, so I had to put my time in. I can't just up and leave. You know what I'm saying? I'm not dancing anymore. Um, I do think about it though. But with this belly, that's out the question. Um, so yeah. But my child is moving. It is So beautiful to feel my child inside of me. And I worry about when my child gets here. I don't want this person in my life when my child gets here because I don't want to argue. I don't. It's like even with Christmas, like I told them, oh, I don't celebrate Christmas because it's a pagan holiday, and oh, your child's gonna hate you. This that. Do you know the gender of it? It's a boy. It's a boy, and you know, then later he goes and does his history. It's like I feel like I'm dating a child, y'all. Does he have good aspects? Yes. Thank you. To enjoy your pregnancy, it is a beautiful thing. Try to enjoy it. I'm trying. It's just hard. Working 40 hours. I work in the middle of the day. I get home. All I can do is go to sleep. I work 5 to 6 days a week. Sometimes more than 40 hours. I'm not supposed to, but I didn't make it to work today. My ankles were so swollen, and my cat just had surgery. Let me see. What's she doing? Okay, she sleep. She got a cone over her head because she just got surgery, but I'm gonna leave her alone because child, I ain't got time right now. Mm-mm. I do not have time for that. Trying to make sure she doesn't mess up her stitches or anything. Yes, I still have my cat. She she's a handful, y'all. She is a handful. But now that she got sick, hopefully she'll be less of a handful because I can't deal with the in heat moaning of a cat with a baby on the way. If I had to deal with a baby crying and a cat, oh child, the cat gotta go. Can't get rid of the baby. I mean, you could, but that's just not. I don't know. I'm not gonna judge people, but it would be the cat before it would be the baby. Please believe. Um, please believe that. I'm happy though because it's just my time. Try to have kids with so many other people. Not try to have kids, but I was doing the deed with so many other people. Not so many. Let's not say that, but in other relationships. And you got me. You got me pregnant. So something about him, timing, and so yeah. But I've got so much stuff. I'm gonna do a haul for y'all on all the stuff that I've got and my family has helped me get. My boy's family ain't helped me get crap. Okay, I just throw that disclaimer out there. So before anybody asks, they haven't helped me get nothing. The other day he threw his mom on FaceTime. It was like not even a proper introduction, but I finally got to meet his mom. So that was that. Um, I think my mom really wants the relationship to work. Of course, I feel like he wants the relationship to work because I'm a real good woman, but it's his effort and everything is always I don't let him get a word in or my attitude is bad or there's always an excuse why he can't show me affection, love, this or that. So like I said the other day, leave, leave. It's, I'm such a horrible person. Just leave. I'm tired of trying. What's the point? What's the point? For real. What is the point? So, in summary, y'all be careful who y'all have a child with. And some people got it worse than me. Some people in relationship with people who are mentally not stable at all. And that could bring harm to you or your child. So, just watch who you messing with. Check yourself before you get in a relationship. Like, say to yourself, not do I want this relationship? Am I ready for this relationship? Spiritually, mentally, physically, am I healed from any past trauma, from any heartache, from anything? When you get in a relationship, make sure, make sure you're good. You hear me? Make sure you're A1 before. Hey, if you gotta go get you a toy, go get a toy. If you gotta buy another toy, buy another toy until you're satisfied. You ain't gotta hop on somebody just to get satisfaction. Find how to be satisfied other ways. Okay? I'm not afraid to sit here and say this that I fell into the category of wanting to be with somebody. Felt like the time was right. When all along I didn't need to be in that relationship. I just wanted to be in that relationship. And yep, that's what I got. That's what I get. So does he have good qualities though? Everybody got good qualities. But I'm not getting the help I need. And ultimately that hurts. Makes me just think like, if I'm doing everything by myself anyways, what do I need you here for? I don't. Um, you know, but I don't need a sometime a type of man. I need a all the time type of man. A man who's gonna do good by me all the time. Hey, you may make mistakes, but consistent. I need a man who is consistent in loving and caring and communicating with me. That's another thing. Being with a person who does not communicate, major turn off. It literally just takes me back to when I was with P, if you know what I'm saying, PIMP, and I didn't talk to them. I was just getting used to my money. That's what it makes me feel like. And when he said, "Oh, in the Bible it says you shouldn't have meaningless talk," you want to bring God into this? Really? If I want to sit here and talk about the trees, that's meaningless talk to him, and he don't want to converse. You just say, be real. You just don't want to be with me. You don't want to be with me. Period. Because when we first got together, we used to talk all the time. People grow apart though. We used to be on the phone, I'm telling you, 10, 15 hours. But I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, y'all. I am worthy. As I have enjoyed a friend, I have a friend who enjoys being with the people mainstream, and I don't know how. And being with the P romantically, and I don't know how to get her to see your perspective. My headphone is on, but let me tell you something. You can't. um, it's it's gotta get to a point where she sees what she gotta see it for herself. She gotta see that she's doing all the hard work, and then it's also gets to a point where you in the game. Um, after so long, you can't continue in the game, right? Because of age. Um, because of age. Simple. What you gonna be 50 years old dancing? No. But one thing about a man, as long as he got that mouthpiece, he can go find him another young thing and take advantage of her. Older men do it all the time. They find younger women and they mold them and take advantage of them. But for a woman, I'm not saying we limited. I'm just saying if you in the game, if you don't play it right and you don't put yourself up, you're gonna get tossed away just like that. For me, it took getting tired of getting physically, mishandled. That's what it took for me. It took for me to realize when I had someone put a tool to my head and disrespect me, I realized then, you know, okay, this person don't care about me. And then they taking my money and they gonna go kick it with other women. Now there's some P's out there who they're good by their H's. They real good to them. Um, they help them get businesses. I'm not endorsing this at all. I'm just saying what I've seen. And you got some who just guerrilla warfare. I dealt with a lot of gorillas. I dealt with some romantic P's, but ultimately it gets to a point to where you want more for yourself. And sadly, some people stay brainwashed so long that by the time they come from up under someone else's way of thinking, it's too late. It hurts. But from experience, from experience, sometimes you gotta let people drown. And I hate to say that because I had a homegirl that I tried to help. She ended up just taking everything from me. I tried to be a good friend to her, and maybe I was too caring. That was my problem. And I didn't want her to go back to her P. And she ended up, I gave her the key to my house. She ended up just, taking everything I had and went right back to him. And so that taught me a lesson of, wow, everything I worked hard for got taken from someone that I just had a heart for. That's not fair to me. So now when I see girls in that situation, it does break my heart. But all I can do is say a prayer because I'm not about to open my home up to another female or person like that so that I can lose everything. Mm-mm. Pray for them. Pray. Or be that person who says, oh, you need to get a business. Get it in your name. Set up a business account in your name, a LLC. Get a EIN number in your name. Get a business account going. Show them like so that then when they do realize like, wait a second, I'm the reason why. Like, and everybody has that moment. Like, I'm the reason why. I'm the reason why this man got a grill in his mouth. I'm the reason why he driving that Porsche. I'm the reason why he's flossy. But you walking around in Forever 21. You walking around in fake jewelry. But you didn't gave all your riches away to somebody else who will replace you like that. Yeah, she started asking me for money that raised a red flag about her situation. She has a career in the business, but I think she's caught up with that guy. What she needs to do is, it, hey, even if you can only just like at one point I'd be making like 400, $1,000 a night. I started like taking $50 of my money, and this was nerve wracking. I had my locker, and I would leave the money in my locker, $50, and then I got cool with people who worked at the club, like so they might have to go pick up supplies or something like that, cause my P would drop me off so early at the club. You know what I'm saying? I would be like, "Oh, you going to Walmart or something?" I went to go to Walmart and I got me a little Walmart card and I would just load money on it on like a little green dot. until like eventually I had like $400 and I had enough for like a plane ticket. And I didn't even realize this until like a little like a couple years later, actually. And it took me a long time. Like people felt so bad for me, they paid for me to get my nails done and stuff. And he would have a problem. He'd be like, "Oh, you stealing money from me?" But technically, I'm not stealing money from you. That's my money. So then when you start thinking about it, like, how do you steal money from yourself? That's so asinine to even like try to comprehend. Like, I'm stealing money from you, but it's my money, so I'm stealing from myself. It's no logic in it. And so, best thing to do is just try to tell her, like, you gotta start saving some money. Like, if you can get $20, and some girls, it's not safe for them to do that. You know what I'm saying? Some guys, they watch them. They go to the club and they watch them. So, like, depending on the situation that she's in, best thing I can say to do is, find a way. It's hard to, it's hard for me just to, and even saying find a way, like it's hard, but find a way, I'd take 25, $50, whatever I could. And whenever I had a chance to, cause I didn't have a transportation. It wasn't like I could just call an Uber, you know. Oh, I hear somebody going to Walmart, they're gonna go get some food. Is there a Walmart around there, or CVS or something? I'm gonna load some money up. And then when it came to my card, I would leave the card in my locker at the club so that And sometimes he'd be like, "It's more money than this. It's more money than this." Of course, like he will always say that, even before I was stealing money from myself to get out of my situation. You know, so it was very nerve wracking. Like, does he know what I'm doing? And sometimes like you fold under pressure. And you're like, okay, 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 daddy. No, ain't no okay, daddy. Don't. You gotta be strong. And you know, um, I'm really happy I did that actually because this person just kicked me to the curb. They just kicked me to the curb. I didn't have anything, nowhere to go, nothing. I had pushed my family so far away. I didn't have anyone, and all I had was $400. And I was in Houston cause I was trying to get another Green Dot card, and then like Green Dot ended up letting me know like, oh, you have a Green Dot card already. And when I checked on the other Green Dot, cause I had forgot about the money, y'all, because I got so like down in my problems. I don't know. Proud of you, Andrew. You definitely changed for the better, and it shows. Thank you. I'm trying. I'm trying. Like I really am. And when I look back, y'all, I just be like, I can't believe I went through some of this stuff. Um, just be careful, Katie, trying to help your friend. Have Having a good heart, I understand, but you gotta be careful because what if her P tries to put his hands on you and come after you because he feels like you stepping in on his territory? They don't see those women as human. They see them as dollar signs, property. You know what I'm saying? So just be careful. Be careful. Um Definitely just be careful. I care. That's why I say that. Um but yeah, so in that situation, maybe it is something going on with your friend. Just keep it real, be supportive, but protect yourself at the same time. You can't force no one. It's just like if you're in a bad relationship, yeah, she keep dating guys and paying them, and some of them don't even know about that. So I keep stepping back for her for a minute. If you got to step back mentally for you, step back spiritually, like as well. Because it takes it takes a lot out of a person to have to watch someone get mistreated in that type of way, especially like monetary abuse. It's horrible. It really is. But it ultimately comes down to maybe she has some type of disconnects with something in her life, and I often find myself doing this. I pay for people's affection, and it is a serious habit, paying for affection. Um, because it's it's sickening. It's sickening what I do sometimes. Um, Paying for friendships, paying for relationships, you know, but ultimately it don't last. It don't last. That's all I want to say. It don't last, you know, and it's not gonna stop the times when you're alone and you're by yourself and you're crying. You know, I could pay for friends, go out to eat and trips and buy them this, buy them that, buy this, buy that for dudes. But it's those times when you're alone and it just sets in, and you call people, they're not picking up, and or they're not around, or they're hanging out with other people because they have a genuine friendship with other people. But with you, it's just you buy people stuff. They probably don't even really like you. They just come around when they need something. You know what I'm saying? So